Hello everyone and welcome to the premiere of the Instagram live talk show. Let's talk real talk with your girl. Drum roll please. The delightful Julia Kelly. Well, I just want to say a big thanks to the Almighty God, because this show has been with me for a while and I've kind of been procrastinating a lot about doing it. Should I do it? Should I not do it? But he has given me the strength and the ability to do it. So why don't I just do it? Do something that makes me happy. Do something that I love to do. I would just like to say a big thank you to my mom, to my dad, uncles, aunties, brothers, sisters, cousins, and to friends, acquaintances, because you all bring out the best in me, and I just want to say thank you all for making me be myself around you guys, no matter what. This show, I created this show with a purpose, and that purpose was to talk about certain topics that may seem very controversial. A lot of them are like spoken just at the top. They are not really taken into details. We've got child abuse, we've got racism. Well, of late it's become a regular topic, but I don't think people are actually trashing the real issue with what racism is all about. We have domestic violence, we have bullying. We've got how the entertainment industry is affecting the youths of today. We've got a lot of topics that are real so searching, that touches the heart. We've got mental health issue, how the stigma of it, how the media portrays mental health issue. Okay, sorry. If I get emotional, well, some of these topics actually make me get very emotional, because we have poverty. There are really a lot of topics that we could really talk about. There is child marriage, something that when I hear of, I feel like crying, because how do you send a child who hasn't even known how to take care of herself into marriage? There's rape. Well, all these things are becoming more of a social vice to the society. So those are a few things, or some of the things we are going to be talking about. And I just want to say thank you guys. Thank you all for being here for me, and I hope this show is gonna inspire you all one way or the other. There's a saying I always say: everyone has an opinion, but does your opinion count? Every person in their own little corner. The world has 7 billion people, and in their own little corners, they say, "Oh, this is how this thing is supposed to be." It's their opinion, it's a suggestion, but does every opinion count? Having an opinion as a person, does it count in the society? Well, I'll leave that for you to answer. So today, since it's the premiere, I just want to throw out this big thanks to Mr. Cherry Thomas of Kaskumba. I say thank you, sir, for your coordination, because my time I spent in Kaskumba and being the vice president first before moving to being the president of the Journalism and Drama Club of Kaskumba was a very happy one, and I just want to say thank you for your undying support. I just want to extend a big thanks to Madame Dewa Maureen of the Lakeside Radio. Thank you, ma'am, for your youth program. It was an awesome time at your radio. I just want to also say a big thanks to Big Ben Louise of Afrique Media. Yes, that's my coordinator. He trained me, and I'm so happy that he did train me. And I also want to extend a big thanks to This is Seraphine Law. Yes, you are my president, and you will forever remain my president. So today, since it's a premiere, I wanted to talk about something really captivating, but in a different light. And I have a few questions actually. It's racism. I know people here, when they hear racism, they're like, "Oh, we are not allowed to talk about these." They get all sentimental and that. But it's a very beautiful topic. Racism. Okay. First, I just want us to read the definition of racism before we go into the real matter of why we are here. Okay. The definition of racism: it's a noun, a prejudice, discrimination, or antagonism directed against a person or people on the basis of their membership in a particular race or ethnic group, typically one that is a minority or marginalized. Well, for those of us who are Africans, I think we're going to understand this more, or Black African Americans, as they call our brothers. I think we're going to understand this more better than other race, even though there's discrimination against Asians, Latinos, Europeans. But I don't think it's as trivial as when it comes to being Black. And it brings me to this topic. Because I had a little bit of a conversation with one of my bros. Shout out to Crispy the Rap Daredevil. You all go check out all his songs. He has amazing songs, very inspirational. Yes, and trust me, that guy, he's full of knowledge. Because each time we get into any sort of conversation, I feel like, you know what, just giving his opinion. But at the end of the day, everyone has to have his or her own opinion for themselves, and that is what makes us different and unique from one another. So today, okay, we are going to be talking about racism, but in a different light. I've seen this a couple of times on social media. Okay, what is your take on people who bleach their skin? No, let me put it in a more sensible way. People who bleach their skin, are they allowed to say Black Lives Matter? That was the conversation I had. It was a very interesting one. When I hear a topic like this, I'm like, well, should they be allowed? Should they not? On a minor note, for me, they shouldn't be allowed. But on a larger scale, racism goes beyond just the color of your skin. Racism is like the part of where you come from, your culture, your heritage. That's what racism is all about. And the people oftentimes are trying to make the other one feel inferior are the ones who don't have all the necessary supplies. They don't have the necessary resources, and they will feel inferior in the way that they suppress the other race, making them think they are the ones who are inferior. But those who are really suppressed are not the ones who are inferior. Because why should I have all the resources, all the amenities, and I'm the one suffering? It doesn't just make sense to me. So, people who bleach their skins, should they be alive to say Black Lives Matter? Well, my take is, on the minor note here, they really shouldn't be allowed. Because first of all, people who discriminate against blacks, first of all, it's against the color of their skin. Because if it wasn't really about the color of their skin, Latinos who are dark in complexion, Asians who are dark in complexion, Europeans who are dark in complexion will actually not be discriminated upon. They're going to have more light. They're going to be put on the spotlight, despite the fact that they are of a more, let me say, semi-sophisticated race, right? If you're bleaching your skin, it means you're feeling inferior about having the dark skin, for one. That's one. And two, you don't want to identify as being part of this category of people. If I'm bleaching my skin, oh, I want to be fair. Why do I want to be fair? Some people say, I just want to be like, be the best version of myself, or I just want to look good. You can still look good with your melanin on. There are a lot. In fact, every dark person is beautiful, whether you like it or not. Every dark person is beautiful. It doesn't matter the shade that you are, whether your milkshake shade, whether your caramel shade, whether your mocha, your toffee. We all are the same. We are beautiful the same. Just the fact that you have a dark skin, you're glowing with melanin. We are all the same. So you bleaching your skin means you don't want to be part of these people anymore. And when something happens to these people, it means you don't have a right whatsoever to come back and say, oh, Black Lives Matter. Scratch that. No. Somebody's gonna say, but it doesn't change the fact that you're African and you're black. The reason why most wars in Africa, actually most of the wars fought in Africa against foreigners, like the Europeans, the Africans didn't actually win, was because there were a lot of backstabbers within us. And you bleaching your skin, I, for one, I'm going to classify you under backstabbing. Because I think we have gotten to a point in history where black people don't really feel inferior about their skin anymore. No, they don't really feel inferior about their skin. They have turned to embrace their melanin, embrace their culture, embrace who they are. And it's very funny when I see people still like bleaching their skin. In the olden days, we understand it was pressure, it was more inferior, this is that. I know somebody is gonna say, but the rate of racism has increased rather than decreased within the last few decades. But I think that's the main reason why we all should unite as being black and beautiful, being of the dark shade. Because there's nowhere in history, there's no place that says this person is a black person. I don't know why we keep calling ourselves blacks. There is no place in history, there is no book where it is written that we are black people. We just give ourselves a name, that black people, and we give the whites the name white people. Well, I think it's documented somewhere that white people. Well, is there really a white person? Let's be real. Is there really a white person? But again, I would still like to say on that note, they can be allowed, or they should rather be allowed to say Black Lives Matter. Because in as much as you change the color of your skin, you still can't change where you're coming from. You still can't change who you are. Being dark or being black or white or whatsoever, you're still gonna you're still gonna be you. You're still gonna be the same person. Changing your skin color, I don't know. And the way they even do it now has become very crazy. There was a video I watched online, and the girl actually sat in an acid bath just to have a fair complexion. Those are the crazy things people do just to have a fair complexion. And there are a lot of side effects to that. There are a lot of crazy side effects to that. Okay. I am going to read what skin bleaching is all about. Skin bleaching refers to the use of products to lighten dark areas of the skin or achieve an overall light complexion. These products include bleaching creams, soaps, and pills, as well as professional treatments like chemicals, pills, and laser therapy. Well, if you want to bleach your skin, it's fine. But there are very drastic effects to that. We've got mercury poisoning. It's crazy. you're increasing the risk of high blood pressure, numbness, kidney failure, sensitive to light, and sometimes it's difficult for you to be operated upon because you have destroyed all the tissues in your skin that bind together during an operation that helps wound and scars heal. You have destroyed all those tissues. You go through an operation, it is very difficult for you to heal. There's this question I would like to ask. I know some people are going to hate me for this, but it's okay. That's why I say everybody has an opinion, but because every opinion counts. Should skin bleaching be made illegal? Should skin bleaching be made illegal? Yes. For me, I don't know about anybody else. I know somebody's gonna be like, oh, it's because you don't have the money to do it. That's why you're not doing it. Because if you have the money to do it, go do it. It's my life. I'm gonna do what I wanna do. Do what I wanna do. I think us having too much right to do what we want to do is making us go crazy. Because we have gotten to a point in this generation where we don't use our heads to think. We let social media contribute to what we do. We let social media control our lives. Oh, she's fair. I could be fair like her. Okay, you go and you do skin bleaching. And some of these people who do the skin bleaching, they're not really aware of what it takes to have the melanin of your skin being removed entirely, or part of it being removed. It is super crazy. For me, I take my stand. It should be made illegal. Well, I don't know about you all, but melanin should be made, skin bleaching, should be made illegal. And again, about this issue of racism. So when I had a conversation with my bro, he was like, children who are born biracial, where are we going to put them? That is another topic on its own, but I just want to throw more light on that. I think children who are born biracial are the ones who are supposed to be on the forefront most, because you are the ones who are not taking it very easy. My mom is dark. My mom is an African or a Black American or of a dark shade. My dad is a white or light skin. Or my mom is white, my dad is black. It's just thinking alone can lead you to fall into depression on its own. And I think for me, you all have to be at the forefront of this fight. Because if they are to say blacks go their own way and whites go their own way, you guys are going to stay in the middle. And if a war should break out, you guys are going to be the first people they are going to sacrifice. Because you want to go to the black side, they'll tell you no, you're white. You want to go to the white side, they tell you no, you're black. You're just left in the middle, which is, it's very, very painful to say the least. But there's nothing we all can do rather than stand as one with a united front to fight everything that is bad about being racist. It is so crazy. So I'm going to let you all think about this categorically. Should people who bleach their skins be allowed to say Black Lives Matter? And next week, maybe I could have a guest and we can have a little chit chat. Because I would like to have more opinion. I would like to have your opinion on this topic. It just seems like something we brush on air, but it's very serious. It's a very, very serious matter, and it's becoming very disturbing to the society, because the way girls are just changing their colors nowadays, and it's very painful because most of these people are supposed to be role models to the younger generation who are coming up. It is very, very painful and very aching. So, on that note, we are not gonna talk much since it's a premiere. I am gonna see you guys next week, Tuesday. Yep. So 3:30 Eastern. That is Chicago time, and I think it should be 9:30 p.m. for the rest of Africa, and I think some parts of Europe. Yeah. But I know during the winter you guys are ahead of us for 7 hours, but now it's just 6 hours. So I'm gonna see you guys next week, and hopefully I'm gonna have a guest next week so we can talk more on this topic. So you all have a nice day. Bye bye.